No Southwest candidate can win presidency without support of Southeast and South-South. Usman, welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Idris Etenami Abiodun Usman as Executive Director of Sustainable Initiative for Nurturing Growth, Nigeria, SING. The organization is non-partisan, non-profit, and non-governmental, with a mandate to catalyze a society that is free of poverty as well as developing sustainability. He was a Northwest Information Minister. He was a Northwest Information Officer for the Neighbor to Neighbor end-to-end campaign, Director of Strategy of Believe Nigeria Initiative, BNI, and convener of the Get Involved campaign. He was also the National Publicity Secretary of the YDP, Young Democratic Party. Well, this is an interview, and here he's saying or trying to give out the reasons why the APC, why the Southwest candidates can win presidency or cannot win presidency without why they will be needing the Southeast and the South-South. The news in detail, please stay with us. In this interview with Sunday's Sun, the social crusader advocated for a power shift to the South, particularly the Southeast and the South-South. What is your take on suspension of subsidy removal by the federal government? He replied, there is one thing when we talk about the previous government, which is PDP, administration being corrupt. I don't know why the APC government is displaying high level of corruption. One thing you should know is that they are Nigerians, and whether I would like it or not, there is still the same blood of corruption that runs in their veins, especially the elites of this country. Our lifestyle, the way we see power and how we use power. This has something to do, how we use power has to be something that is promoted by corruption. So when a group of people are in power, the first thing they want to do is to use the state resources to settle themselves. To use the state resources to empower their constituency, and with that, any available means of doing that, they will use the opportunity. So subsidy has always been an avenue of empowering the few. The PDP government to APC government. What the APC government is doing is that they just amplified it. We started in a little way in the PDP government. There is so much in this, and we can really take out so much. We can take so much out of a system. So they amplified it, and the next government can also use it to amplify more. But the major challenge is the Nigerian masses, civil society, and people with good conscience. It is like almost impossible for us to believe that we cannot manufacture the petrol we use. We cannot process it. But we know that this thing is not rocket science. I remember when Buhari administration started with Ibe Ukachukwu, the then Minister of State for Petroleum. He went to all the refineries in this country and said, don't worry, in the next 9 months, our refinery will be working in the maximum capacity. You look at Ukachukwu coming from that same sector, you will think he had an idea, and he knows the problem, and we then sat and we were looking. 9 months passed, we are still hearing the same story. Finally, he was removed. The presidency is still in charge of that office. There was a marching order. We all know in the face of, or in the spirit of equity, fairness, and justice, the people who are supposed to emerge or are supposed to, be zoning it too in the spirit of justice, fairness, and equity. But because of some reasons, we don't know what is going on. Everybody's coming out to do what will make their party win, and not even looking at what the electorates really need or want. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.